What if I told you that the chair you're sitting in right now is slowly destroying your body? They call sitting the new smoking, and after 10 years of chronic back pain, I realized I was a heavy smoker. So, I did something extreme. I threw away my chairs, all of them, for 30 days. No office chair, no sofa, no car seat. What happened to my spine after 720 hours of standing actually shocked my doctor. If you sit for more than 5 hours a day, you are literally putting your health at risk. In this video, I'm going to show you the transformation that happened when I decided to never sit down again. I'm 32, and for the last decade, I've been a graphic designer. That means 8 to 10 hours a day glued to a chair. I thought I was being healthy. I had the $800 ergonomic chair, the lumbar support, the footrest, but my back was falling apart. Every morning was a struggle. I'd shuffle out of bed like an 80-year-old man. I had sharp stabs in my lower back and constant neck tension. I tried physio, I tried massage, I tried yoga. It would help for an hour, then I'd sit back down and the pain would return. I realized the chair wasn't supporting me, it was paralyzing me. Evolutionarily, we are persistence hunters. We were designed to walk, run, and squat. When you sit at a 90-degree angle, your hip flexors become chronically short. They pull on your lower back 24/7. Meanwhile, your glutes, your body's biggest engine, literally turn off. It's a phenomenon called gluteal amnesia. Your body forgets how to use its own power. The rules were simple but brutal. No chairs, no dining chairs, no sofas, no bar stools. Work. I turned my desk into a standing station using a stack of books and a crate. Leisure. TV was watched standing or lying flat on the floor. Transport. For drives, I used a firm cushion to stay active and took breaks every 15 minutes to stand and stretch. I wanted to see if returning to our ancestral roots, standing and floor sitting, could fix what modern furniture had broken. Week 1. The detox, the agony phase. I'm not going to lie to you. The first 5 days were miserable. My feet felt like they were vibrating. My calves were constantly sore. Because my chair muscles were so weak, my body didn't know how to support itself. I realized my core wasn't actually a core. It was weak jelly that had been relying on chair backs for 20 years. But something weird happened on day 6. Usually I'd hit a 3 p.m. slump where I'd need a double espresso just to keep my eyes open. But because I was standing, my blood was pumping. Research shows that after just 20 minutes of sitting, your blood flow slows down and fat-burning enzymes drop by 90%. By standing, my brain felt electric. I was more productive in those first few days than I had been in months. And that morning shuffle, it started to disappear. I was waking up fluid. Weeks 2 and 3. The human shift. By the middle of the month, I discovered floor living. In many cultures, like in Japan or parts of Africa, sitting on the floor is the norm. When you sit on the floor, your body doesn't stay still. You switch from cross-legged to kneeling to a deep squat. This active sitting was doing more for my flexibility than any yoga class ever did. My digestion improved, no more bloating after lunch because my internal organs weren't being crushed. My posture changed naturally. You can't slump when you're standing without a backrest. My core felt tight and strong for the first time in years. Socially, it was weird. Going to a cafe and standing while my friends sat felt like I was part of a cult. But when I told them why I was doing it and how my back pain had vanished, they stopped laughing and started asking questions. Week 4. The verdict and results. By day 30, I felt like a different human. I went back to my doctor and the results were clear. The inflammation in my lower back had subsided. My hamstrings were flexible again. The final scorecard? Back pain, 90% gone. Energy, constant throughout the day. No 3 p.m. crashes. Weight, I lost 4 pounds of fat just by standing. Standing burns 30 to 50 more calories per hour than sitting. Mindset, I realized comfort is a trap that makes us weak. Choosing the hard path made me mentally sharper. Conclusion. Your turn. The 80-20 rule. I didn't go back to the chair full time. Today, I use a 3-to-1 ratio. For every hour I sit, I stand for 3. If your back is hurting, don't buy a more expensive chair. Try the floor sitting rule tonight. Sit on the floor while you watch your favorite show. Your spine will thank you. Your body is a masterpiece of engineering. It's meant to move, stretch, and load. Don't let a chair be the reason you miss out on your own life. If you enjoyed this experiment, hit the like button and subscribe for more human reset experiments. Let me know in the comments, how many hours do you sit every day? I challenge you to try 24 hours.